Podcast. I'm your boy Dave CO Coles.
Hey, you see the podcast staff is still living. See another day, right? Another pod, right? What that mean?
Hey, listen. I'm putting the poll up. I forgot to put it up after y'all debate. I'm putting the poll up about y'all debate, and we'll give y'all the results on Friday. I don't want to sound biased, but people might say this. Matt won. um, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. Just listen with a fine key ear, because Matt was saying certain things. But hey, we have another one coming, and we'll announce it very shortly.
We
It's been a little bit of promo started already, but wait till we get the time and
we
the date right. That's
it's
gonna be a
coming
good
soon.
one. Yeah, it's coming soon.
Spooky hours,
But
spooky hours.
yeah, that one's gonna be spooky. And oh yes, just to let y'all know, I'm debating.
Right. So which means I'm probably moderating, or it's gonna be Reese. If
One of the two. I can't do it all. I
I only
can't
did that,
moderate
I
and
only did that phase because the thing is, I was expecting to be there today.
yeah, I don't know.
It's
We'll
all
highlight
good though.
Reese. We'll
It's all
highlight
good though. It's Monday, it's not
Yeah.
Sunday. That's the thing about
Right.
it. It was Monday.
I know
not
he at work
Sunday.
right now, so shout out to Reese. He probably
Right.
popped
He's probably
in
sleep.
live.
He probably sleep.
Yeah, especially dealing with his baby because he's active.
God.
Be active.
Hey, you gotta get them naps in when the baby get the naps in. I will tell you that, bro.
Right.
You will learn
Especially
that one day.
1 o'clock.
You will learn that.
Yeah, I guess I
You
will.
will learn that.
But WWE this weekend was in Tampa for 3 shows, and the best show was NXT.
Yesterday's show. For
Out
sure.
of Saturday Night Main Event and
Mm-hmm.
tonight's show,
Mm-hmm.
NXT stole the weekend in the old Thunderdome.
Yo, did they think too? Again, I ain't even finished it. But I
Oh,
was
you didn't
loving
finish it?
No, you and the wife? Yo, bro.
Bro,
Out
that's a good show.
yesterday, yesterday was like a blur, but I'm saying it's still the fact it's just like, dog, that was a good ass match. Like it was a good ass showing, bro. Good ass card.
Yo, listen, I know for some of y'all who seen me, I did a watch along of Saturday Night's Main Event, and I regret doing it. I wish I would have done it to NXT show
Right, right.
because it was just a lot better. It was a lot better show, a lot of twists and turns.
Word.
Let's talk about it before we get into
We talk about
Monday
NXT.
Night Raw.
Oh, well, I'm
Let's
with
talk.
it. I'm with
Listen,
it.
shout out to them for pulling the card. I talked to Matt a little bit about this, about them pulling this, giving Trick Williams the title. Like, what does that do with him coming up into the main roster? And I does it definitely prolongs him coming up, but also me and Matt was talking and it said it's still giving him a spotlight of shining.
Right. And not even just that, it builds until like who's to say he has it after the draft? He can have it up to the draft, to the week of the draft and let it go. So I mean him taking Joe Hendry's belt is a good move because again, we love the hero in the chase mode. Trick is definitely a heel. He's showing heelish ways. Again, if you ain't picked that up by now, again, when he started snapping on Javian Evans, that was the signs right there. Everybody loves Obafemi. Against Trick Williams again, we know who the favorite is. You know what I mean? But definitely a good match. I mean, a good showing for
No,
that.
that was a good match, like you said. No, it was a
Yeah,
good match.
I like the first match when they started the night off though.
Go ahead.
Sol Ruka versus Kalani Jordan. Again, so we talk about somebody that's in connection to Trick Williams because we all know the connection that they have. Him and Kalani is mellow. So at the end of the day, yes, nah. Sol Ruka it is she's a gem. She's stealing everything by storm.
She is.
You know what I mean? Like she's that Matt Riddle, Will Ospreay mix that you just love to have. You know what I mean? She's just a chill girl that will fly over that damn rope with no problem. Clean.
Bro, I was super entertained watching this whole card. And I watched it from my phone because I wasn't home yesterday. I was
Word.
with the wife. And I was sitting there. I got into this match. Like, I got into this whole card. I'm just saying
Right.
that alone. But, like, this match, like Matt was saying, if you haven't, listen, out of all the shows you can go back and watch this weekend, even Court tonight, watch that one.
Yes.
I guarantee you will enjoy it. We'll talk about Saturday's main event, too, why I didn't enjoy that. But this, for them to quote-unquote call this a PLE, WWE, however they want to, put the name on it, this was perfect, yo. Perfect timing. But like Matt said, this match, amazing match.
I love the edge that Kalani is now getting. Just for the simple fact that it's like she needs an edge. Like she needs to pick up something because again, since she's lost her title, of course, and it's been to Sol Ruka again. She wants to get something back. You know what I'm saying? She needs a fight like she out here needs to, like got something to prove against everybody, and that's what she's doing.
Right.
I'm with that. Again, she went for 3 pins, and none of them ain't getting none of them. Ain't getting none of them. Again, Sol Ruka kicked out all 3 after a 5-star frog splash. She's still trying to get one. Again, love that. You gotta love that again, and so definitely good, great showing. The next match, it was okay. The tag match, it was okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like it didn't like it was a nice cool down match from what we just got.
Yes. It told a story, but at the same time, it was just like, I do like Sean Spears, his cult, the calling. I fuck with that. That was dope. You know what I mean? And maybe I haven't necessarily been paying attention to NXT the way I should have, just because the fact I haven't seen my girl on there as much. But you get my point.
Who's your girl?
What? Miss Parker?
Who's your girl?
Miss Parker? She just don't know. But yeah. Definitely got to this segment. It was the clothesline from hell looked good. I like the finish too. The 2 tag team moves that they finished up with. They were dope. That was dope as hell from Hank and Tank. But after that, it was just like
let's call it what it was. It was mid-grade.
Yeah. Yeah, they brought the one boy out towards the end of it, the end of the match, and that's where it was just like, okay, this is
a great match.
I don't remember the dude's name, but either way, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know his name too much neither.
Then next again, we get Tony D'Angelo versus Chad Stack Lorenzo. This match, I liked it too.
Family.
Yeah, I like this too.
The story that they told every time they had the promo package, it was a normal story of course, the mob, family fighting over, control of the family.
Word.
And how he, how Stacks portrayed him the last PLE. So now they had the match for the family, and Stacks is it's something about Stacks. I don't know what it is. It's that I guess it's his attitude, the way he heals. It's like he does the little stuff that like gets him over. I mean, is he good in the ring? Yes, he's good in the ring. I think it's the little stuff that I like about him.
Yeah, I mean, look, they started with a new era with him. Like basically, they gave him new entrance. Again, and that entrance was hard. That was tough, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that music was hard. Like the lights, you know what I'm saying, everything, the effect that it really gave off. There are rumors saying that, you know what I mean, Tony might his time in NXT might be dwindling down. I
think it's time for him to come up.
Which I'm okay with, because I'm saying he's done his job. You know what I mean? He's built up for the next regime to come through. I mean, look, Luca Crisafino, like he's another one that's like, again, he should probably be more on NXT even more now. You know what I'm saying? Probably. He's going to evolve for a little bit. So, I think it's time for him, again, him and Stacks to kind of go try to take NXT by storm. But yeah, definitely a good match between those two. It told the story the way it's supposed to. Oh my God. Gotta be bad.
I know. I'm seeing it.
Good shit. time's going down. It's got 15 seconds
left. We are watching game number
game
4
4.
The Timberwolves and
OKC.
This is more interesting than Raw was. But to the next match, that was
oh yeah. I like it. Oh, it's Booker.
Versus Jordan Grace. I thought, honestly, because I thought Stephanie been coming up to the roster by now, I thought she was going to lose this match because she was going to be in the main roster.
I get that,
but they didn't.
Nah, it's funny. Stephanie and Julia haven't been in the company for a year yet. I think they may have just hit over half a year, which is very funny because you see Julia's already on the main card now.
Stephanie Valkyria is 32 years old.
Yes.
I thought she was. Bro.
Hey, Stephanie. You call her Stephanie? Nah, let me stop. But yeah. Nah, I ain't think they're gonna take the belt off her yet. Not yet. Because I mean, she dropped the other one to focus on this one mainly. You know, and it's she's killing it though. I will say that she's killing it.
She signed her contract July 10th of 2024.
That's what I said. I mean, but she didn't show up until later on though.
Yeah, she didn't show up till September.
Right. And Julia maybe signed. I think she signed after, right? I think maybe a couple months after, either a couple months after or a couple months prior. But I definitely think it's after. I don't think either one of them been on there for a year.
Julia is 29, bro. I'd have thought the ages was the other way around.
Yeah, Julia. I think Julia signed late 24. She signed late in 24, maybe around like October, November.
Technically, she signed. Remember, she signed her contract at the beginning of this year because she was with TNA.
Yeah.
But she signed the 27th of January.
Okay. I was gonna say I knew it wasn't much. She ain't been there like long at all.
When she entered the Royal Rumble, she was already officially signed with WWE.
But she was already on NXT prior to that anyway, though. Yeah. No, it makes sense though. I get it. I mean, and then so it's like she kind of already established as far as I go. Oh, bro.
Yeah, they wanted her.
Yeah. She's already been established, and Stephanie wasn't. I don't think Stephanie was as established as she was. But either way,
not the way they wanted. Because, like you said, what's it called? Was Jordan Grace was in the Royal Rumble and everything. So
she was 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row now.
Yeah,
with Jordan Grace. Who you talking about? Jordan Grace? We talking about Julia? You said Julia was with TNA and all that stuff.
Jordan Grace, the one that just fought Stephanie Valkyria.
All right, you said Julia for some reason.
All right, well,
it's all good. But yeah, Jordan Grace is 29. Nah, for sure. Yeah. And
then this kind of messed me up, bro. Having the NXT title not main event. You like TNA main event?
Right.
I mean, you had Omi versus what the fuck is his name?
Oba versus Miles Bourne.
Okay, I did not know he was deaf.
Yeah, that was his whole stick. He said, "Randy, you don't hear his voice. I don't hear shit." He said that before.
I didn't know that until I heard him talk. I was like, "Why the fuck is he talking like this?"
Yeah.
But he's a special talent. He's special.
Yeah,
and I don't mean that in no derogatory way towards him.
No, he's definitely he's solid. I mean, he could cut a promo.
Yeah, like, bro.
He cut a promo.
I mean, he really don't hear shit then because he ain't got to worry about no why.
It's not just that, but I mean, at the same time, he hears himself. You know what I mean? He probably hears. But if you're deaf, do you hear yourself?
He hears Stephanie.
If you're deaf, do you hear yourself?
He's dating Stephanie Valkyrie, so I know he is her.
Shut the fuck up. I don't want to think about that, but word. But either way, yeah, nah. This one, I might like to let you run this one because I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't finish NXT. I didn't finish it.
Well, listen, this match was your typical big versus small. No Diddy, him fighting, the big monster, quote
right?
Unquote. Didn't win the match, but a good match for him. You see the promise that he has. For me to not know he was deaf, I just thought he talked funny. For me to not know he was deaf before,
like a lisp or something.
Watching, yeah,
yeah.
Speaking of list,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just thought it was something like that. I didn't think it was him, being deaf, because he was explaining his tattoos down his back. What it means fear no evil, or something like that. Yeah, fear no evil, something like that. That's just tattoo going down his back.
They don't say hear no evil.
Yeah, shut the fuck. See, motherfuckers like you. But Omi won the match. No interference from Jasper Troy. None of that.
Oh, why not?
Yeah, I was shocked. But Jasper Troy has his first match this week in ring, and they have not named his opponent yet.
I mean, it's going to build up his next opponent.
Yeah, it's going to be a squash match
for Oba. Say Oba's going to be his next opponent.
Ooh, you putting him right in the title match?
Bro, he just attacked him.
Yeah, but okay, think about this, right?
If it's going to be non-title. I'm saying it's going to build a feud. Non-title.
Okay. All right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, because you put him in there, then he loses, then he just falls from grace. Like, what do you do with him? And
no pun intended to the rulers actually finish the move called the Fall of Grace. That's hard. I see what you did there, motherfucker. But
listen. All right, and then we had the NXT World Champion, as me and Matt were talking about at the beginning, Trick Williams versus.
Say his name and he appears. You believe in Joe Hendry.
When you get to the main event, bro, the crowd was singing "Whoop That Trick" when Trick would come out, right?
Yeah.
I promise you, as soon as Joe music hit, everybody flipped.
As they should.
Bro, he had the whole crowd in the palm of his hand, bro.
Nah, he's solid, bro.
Oh my god, dog.
I fool with Joe. My thing is, I fool with Joe for the simple fact that's like, yeah, he might steal moves that aren't his. He might do moves that aren't his, but dude delivers them the way he should. Like he's a traditional wrestler. You know what I mean?
Yeah. His in-ring work is great.
Right, and that's the fun part.
Didn't know he was that over.
What?
Bro, I mean, okay, after the Mania joint, like Mania, when he came out at Mania, the crowd went crazy. I'm like, okay. Like I said, I didn't follow Joe like that, so I didn't understand what I was.
Yeah, what you were walking into. I can understand. Yeah, no. That's, again, they chose him for Mania for a reason. You know what I mean? Yes, we would have liked it to be other people, but at the same time, to lose against Randy Orton, it was only right for it to be Joe.
But losing and then propelling yourself at the same time.
Exactly, and that's all you need to do. He had a WrestleMania spot, came out and sang a song about the next day. I mean, the next week, bro. Yeah, and again, I'm not gonna lie to you. His that WrestleMania moment he had again, when he did the turnaround into the RKO, it's literally one of the funniest RKOs of my life that I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I died when I seen it, bro. And then Randy Orton even doing his spot afterwards is funny as hell.
Yeah, still in it.
Yeah.
When you watch the match, you see the same thing. Trick stole it too. I know you probably seen the promos of him stealing it in the background.
What else is Trick steal? Because that's what really. Look, all I'm gonna do is this. Go ahead and do it, bro.
Oh, when he tried to do the spinner-rooney?
Yeah, look, cringy as hell.
First of all, he looks stiff.
Word, no, but yeah, no, but you know what? You know what I loved afterwards though? The fact he did that spinner-rooney and what happened right afterwards. A rock bottom, a bookend, if they want to call it, say for Booker T.
Yeah.
Same difference either way. Played his part. Play this part.
But this was the best show of the Tampa shows of all Tampa shows.
So, but now Trick Williams also joins in some good company. We're holding both. Yep, the NXT and the TNA Gold. Shout to the glorious Bobby Roode.
Glorious.
Yeah, I think he's still with the company, right? He's backstage now.
Yeah, he's a backstage. He did. If he'd have came over just a little bit earlier.
No,
the injuries.
Word, long hair Bobby would have been awesome, bro. Long hair Bobby, beer money
would have been.
Him and James Storm. Boy,
yo, one match in the
I used to love that group, bro.
Yeah. TNA had some gems, bro. You had to know what you was watching, but Beer Money was definitely one of the best right there.
I need WWE to start putting TNA product out.
What you mean?
Like, so you can watch it. Yeah.
Oh, like the vault.
Yeah, I would love that.
TNA been doing it pretty consistent on their YouTube channel for real.
No. I mean, like on like Peacock.
See, a lot of stuff ain't even been on Peacock though, or Netflix. It's weird. They got like stuff in like a weird pattern.
But you get what I'm saying though. Like I want like they got WCW, they got ECW, they got their programs, right? I would love them to do that for TNA. It's how you build a business. Like for let's be honest.
Nah, bro. I mean, be honest with you, they need to do it for AAA too, because I don't know all these super crazy mugs that's gonna be jumping around on June 7th.
Especially if you're gonna have, again, Worlds Collide is the way you open the door to that. Again, there's no reason why they shouldn't. Absolutely no reason. Again, you got WWE stars going against them right there. Yeah, come on, let's do it.
And they got what? Chad Gable. They announced Chad Gable versus.
Vikingo, Lord Vikingo,
yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, him there. Yeah, something like that.
He nasty too, bro. Based on what I'm seeing,
I've seen some of his stuff though.
Oh, he's nasty.
Yeah, but they got somebody called the Insane Clown. I ain't never heard that before. Crazy Clown.
Right. Like, yeah, last time I heard an Insane Clown, they was what? The Insane Clown Posse. Yeah, on Backyard Wrestling game, back on like the PlayStation 2.
And then they got and now they got a new La Parka. I gotta figure out who this new La Parka is. They ain't the regular old La Parka that we used to.
It ain't Dom Mysterio either.
Yeah, so it's like y'all gotta get us more familiar with the product.
Right. Nah, push the product out there. Let us see it on what's the name, bro.
All right, Matt. Let's make this review just as quick as they showed us on Saturday night's main event.
Oh God, man.
Main event happened. I was upset. Matt was out, whatever. Like I said, for y'all who caught the live, you can go back and listen to it on Apple Podcast, because I did not put it on YouTube because I was that disappointed.
It was out DC.
Okay, so boom. We had opening match. Now listen, the way they laid out the matches and everything, I thought this was about to be a show of shows. If you looked at it on paper, bro, you would have thought Saturday's main event was going to be PLE worthy until commercials hit. And Matt, you didn't watch it with commercials, right?
No, I didn't watch with commercials. Which made it made it worse,
bro. If you would have caught the commercials, you would have went crazy.
No commercials made it like an hour and like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I had to, so I went back and rewatched it with no commercials, and the show flew.
Yes,
naturally. With commercials, I'm telling you, bro, I was going through it. I felt like I would talk for 2 seconds about the match, and then actually know it's commercial, and I got to talk about something else.
Oh no,
I was going through it. Like I said, that was one of the worst watch-alongs I ever did because of the commercials,
bro. No,
like, I was trying to fill it in. My God. But like I said, back to this. So we had the opening match. We had CM Punk, Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins. Shout out to them wearing all black. It looked they was uniformed. I liked it. I like Breaker. Yeah.
I mean, Sammy and Punk wore the same stuff too for the Palestine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Again, he low key has been catching a little flack. Sammy has. I don't know why, but either way, yeah. But come on now, just relax a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not being insensitive to anybody's culture, but just relax just a little bit. Again, everything don't need to be about that. Again, I say about black people. I say about not everything need to be you don't gotta drive race into everything, bro. Like just relax. Culture, nationality, ethnicity, religious preferences. It don't always need to be the agenda. And it's sad because again, it's like everything you do has to revolve around those things. You know what I mean? World's too sensitive. I'm sorry, but yeah. Either way, nah.
Bro, this match was only to bring out Bronson Reed. It's the only reason why they had this match. There was no other reason, bro. The match, what else did it do? It did nothing else.
No. I mean, it was a fun match. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
if
it definitely
you'd have been more pissed.
No, man. I mean, I was just pissed at how short it felt. It really felt it was.
That's what I'm saying. Think of how short the match was just to give you Bronson Reed. That's what it all set up for them to have the third person. And I mean, I've been calling for Bronson Reed to come back, and finally we got the Bronson Reed sighting that we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
OKC is up 3-1.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to tell y'all who's the better team.
We're gonna be watching a boring ass finals. If it goes away, it's looking to go. That people want it to go.
Yeah, but hey, a better team always will beat a superstar.
Cool, but yeah. So I mean,
the return of the monster, Bronson Reed.
Big Bronson
It makes
Reed.
sense for him to be with. It makes sense for him to be with Seth Rollins. Now, take away him. They had their match. The against Braun Strowman.
Again. No. Take away the fact that what's the name literally tsunami the hell out of him like 5 times.
Right. Okay. But what I'm saying is, who was the person that pulled Sammy off the table when Bronson Reed was getting ready to go to the table? Before he messed with ankles.
It was Punk. Yeah, no, it's right.
So if you think about it all together, he has a grudge against these people for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a lot of stuff been floating around because they're gonna need an extra person.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not happening at Money in the Bank because of what happened tonight. That that tag team match is not happening at Money in the Bank because of Seth Rollins qualifying for Money in the Bank. Do they pick up the phone and call Roman? Oh, and by the way, happy belated birthday to the Tribal Chief.
Yes, sir.
He's 40. Happy birthday,
but
brother.
My point is, so I think they don't call him. Why? I feel like that 3-man, that 6-man tag won't happen there.
Period at all?
Not that one. No. I can honestly see Punk qualifying for Money in the Bank. Right? There's that. There's that route. There's also the route that Seth Rollins will probably try to go on to win, only to be cost by one person. That person being the Tribal Chief. I feel the Tribal Chief will cost him then, which could potentially lead up to SummerSlam program. It could also be for Crown Jewel for Night of Champions, which we see. I see we have got announced for the end of next month, basically. In Riyadh, it's a Riyadh field type match. Mm-hmm. So I mean, no, there are definitely options they can go, but I mean, intertwining tonight's events with Saturday. I mean, with you know what I'm saying? Yeah, with Saturdays. Yeah, I can see Roman costing Rollins for sure.
Okay,
I can see that for sure. So,
next match was the worst match I ever seen in a long goddamn time to be on TV.
It wasn't that bad. It just ended terribly.
What, bro? For your husband or your boyfriend to be Aleister Black, and you out there botching moves the way you botch moves.
The other husband is Zack Ryder, but yeah,
that makes sense. Okay, Zack Ryder makes sense. But
the other husband is Zack Ryder.
Dog, you botched the 619 and then bust him.
Yeah.
and then break the girl. I don't know if she broke the girl nose, but bust the girl nose open.
Yeah.
This was a cringy match. The crowd was dead.
It really came. That's what I say. It really came down to last. It was a solid match. Like I said, I like Zelina. It was a solid match, and then it was up to them to certain spots. It was just like, oh no, it's getting rough. It's getting rough. It was solid.
This was no. This was the internet giving Triple H pressure to have this match, to have a women's match on this card, and it backfired. It blew up in his face.
I get you. They could have they could honestly have a Money in the Bank qualifying match tonight. I mean on Saturday.
On Saturday, it would. No. Cut it out completely and give more time to something else, because we'll talk about the end of the show where they rushed to even announce.
Oh my God, yo,
yes,
Jesus,
we get there. They rushed that one.
No,
Cody ran out there and grabbed that microphone.
No, bro, don't even get there yet. Don't even talk about it yet. No.
Yeah.
We gonna make sure, because again, we gonna give my man in ample amount of time to talk about it. The next match, my man John Cena got shown out, and sometimes you just gotta pop out and show him. And Lord knows, R-Truth did, and boy was I happy to do it. Cause why? I called it.
Nah, you called it. Listen, I'm at home, and I knew Matt was out, but I had to send it to him. Ron Cena.
It was so yo. That was so epic. I changed his entrance and his attire on my 2K25. I'm letting you know that now.
I mean, if Matt ever go live and show us how he play 2K, we can see some of the stuff. But,
I still haven't even started my damn my universe yet. I'm still trying to set everything up.
Okay. We're going to get it eventually. I'm going to make sure it's live streaming.
Word.
This match was 4 minutes and 25 seconds long.
Are you serious? There's only 4 minutes?
Yes, sir.
Bro, see, this was pissed me off.
Wait till we get to the main event. Listen, this was a classic. We knew we was getting from this match.
We knew what we were getting. And
I said that in the live watch along. We wasn't expecting a match of epic. We knew it was going to be a spy fest. And shout out to R-Truth for doing John Cena moves.
Hey yo, he did the 5 moves of doom. Came back did the 5 knuckle shuffle. He reversed the AA, did his own AA. Again, yeah. Only thing you need to do is this SCF.
John Cena don't know how to take the attitude adjustment.
It's clear as day. Again, why I never had to take it. I mean, that's not true. Randy Orton used to do it all the time for him.
Yeah, I don't know. This Saturday, it looked cringy him taking it, but I mean, we knew who was gonna win this match.
Yeah.
Now I'm tired of John Cena hitting everybody in the ding ding, bro.
It's the classic heel move. He's ruining wrestling.
Yeah, but Paul Heyman hit a nigga in the ding ding. Now you hit, bro.
Shinsuke Nakamura did it on a run. He was on a run doing it.
Yeah, kicking a nigga in the dick is crazy.
I mean, he didn't hit it with the belt though. He hesitated with the belt.
So after.
I love that. I love the fact he hesitated though.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to R-Truth after the match in his behind stage. He said it. I seen it in his eyes. He didn't want to do it. I see a little hope in there. Yo.
Ron's a joke.
Man said
Ron's a joke.
He is on his farewell, have fun.
He gotta be.
Well.
He gotta be. And it's just funny how he's going about it. It's like, bro, when are you just gonna stop?
He's not gonna stop, bro. I think no bullshit. I think Cena, like me and Matt was saying, Cena should have his own pay-per-view, his last match. I mean, his last show should be his own special. And I think R-Truth will come out there and be like, I'm done with Cena. We retire together. Like,
yeah.
Me and my idol retired together. Like,
he go, I'm going too. Ain't that right, little Jimmy? Look, word.
Hey, now listen.
Speaking of
this next match, still cage match. All I'm gonna say is Jesse the Body Ventura can be on the commentary forever with me, bro.
Bro was pissed.
He shot cannons.
Bro, a nuke.
He said, "Hold up, you win the match by walking out the door."
I felt the right person lost. I mean, like the wrong person won. The wrong person won.
No, I agree.
What was the point of having Drew lose this match?
Him going off TV.
But I had a feeling. I think I pretty much I had a feeling that they're gonna make Damian win this match for no reason.
I said Drew was gonna win.
Yeah, for no reason they had him win this match.
You picked Damian Priest
because I wanted to go. I wanted to go with my heart.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to go with my heart, and they really did it.
Chair toe shot though. When I seen that, I knew they writing them off for TV for a while.
That and the fact that they really reference Edge, his mentor,
Adam Copeland.
Oh, Cope.
Who's out with injury right now? Cope.
Oh, ain't nothing new because I say he was out injured months before that, wasn't he?
Storyline. He's not really out. He don't have injury. Storyline.
All right.
KV.
All right.
But like I said, if y'all want to hear something entertaining from this weekend, go to this match. It's only 11 minutes and 50 seconds long. And listen to Jesse Ventura on audio going off.
So the longest match was the first match?
The longest match was the second match. Oh, yeah, first match. Yeah. What's it called? Mm-hmm. The third match. Yeah. Don't make sense to me.
Yeah, and it should have went the way I literally said that it should go. Tag team match should have been the last thing on the show. It told the best story in a way.
Before we get there,
God,
we had the main event was next, but John Cena ran into Jey Uso in the background, and he told him, "Nice to see you." Now we knew what was going to happen.
Them crossing paths,
and then John Cena interfering in this match later on.
But it didn't make sense.
It didn't make sense. I'm with you 1,000%. You threw me off the. Hold on, think about this. You won the Royal Rumble. Talking about Jey Uso. I lost it talking about John Cena, but I still go get the biggest belt in the goddamn company, and I main event at night 2. You main event at night. Well, you opening up night 1.
Mm-hmm.
Who really won? Why would I be mad at you?
Exactly. Why would I go after you?
Right.
Why would I go after you?
And then you gonna tell me, oh, then now I ain't gonna lie. This logic makes sense. Wouldn't it be killing wrestling if I take home a belt and the YouTuber has a belt? Now that I liked that a little bit because he's still trying to kill wrestling. But
it was just the fact that why did John do this? What was the point of what? All right, cool. But at the end of the day, you gotta go answer to Gunther if that's the case. The number 1 contender. Let's just say that. Right?
Well, because it didn't make sense. You're right, because of John Cena forgot that within 2 weeks.
Yes.
If what's it called would have won the match, Logan Paul, he would have been facing Gunther.
That's what I'm saying. It don't make no sense. So it's just like, why'd you have him cross paths? And here's my other bone I have to pick. Jey Uso literally needs to be in his own feud, and nobody else needs to be. He don't need to be connected to nobody else's feud. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that he's a connection to everybody else's feud.
Before you shoot,
I know. Before I even go to Monday, because that's where it's going to go.
No.
That's what's going to go.
Yeah, but I'm saying before you shoot your cannon, Logan Paul versus Jey Uso. What did you think about the match itself before the dumb shit happened that day?
Yeah, so I thought it was cool. It was just rushed.
So this is where.
Tell me how long this match was, please. Hold up.
9 minutes and 50 seconds.
It wasn't even 10 minutes, dog.
And think about this.
No, you're right. It is so. Yeah, I didn't realize it started with 10, 15 minutes left of the show.
So think about this, right? We had 2 commercial breaks and everything with that.
Yep. I don't think Logan Paul had entrance.
And we had the bullshit at the end of the match that ate up time as well.
That wasn't even exciting.
So let's think about this. So the match is going on. Cena makes do on his promise. He interrupts the match. Boom. He interrupts the match. It is what it is. As this match is going on, we know somebody's coming out. And his music hit. Cookie Cutter comes out. Not in the suit, Matt. He wasn't in the suit, Matt.
No, he's in his
tracksuit.
His tracksuit.
He comes out, gets Cena to Crossroads.
This shit set me up a bridge, bro.
It was terrible. And as this is going on, he runs out to the table, grabs the microphone, runs back in the ring. You have your partner, I have my partner. We see you at Money in the Bank.
Yeah, bro. I didn't need that.
I'm like, what?
I didn't need that. Granted, it makes we all get it. Neither one of those guys is going to be defending their titles at Money in the Bank. All right, fine. But this ain't the way, bro.
So I don't know if you seen it. Have you seen the reports online
of
Travis Scott? It might be a 3-on-3.
Fuck no, I don't want that, dog.
So they might add Travis Scott and Bad Bunny. I like Bad Bunny. I don't know about Travis Scott.
And the reason I'm doing that because again, Jey Uso has enemies already lined up.
Yes.
Let him fight his enemies, please.
He don't need this.
He don't need this. And I don't like it because the fact is just like, damn, are we really underbooking Jey right now? And I say underbooking as in you're not giving him the matches you should be having. I don't want to shoot, but it's like you're about to make me shoot, bro. Like
they making you shoot, not me.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Like Saturday really had me tight for like I'm watching this. I'm just like, dog, are you serious right now? Like there's other people he could be fighting with. There's other people he could be clashing with. He does not have to be involved in this at all. We still have Seth Rollins in his crosshair. I mean, he's in Seth Rollins' crosshairs. He's in Gunther's crosshairs. Shit, you could have put Finn on him right now. You got Sami Zayn that's going to happen down the line. Let's be honest.
Yeah, Sammy's Turner.
Yeah. There, in no way, shape, or form should you have him being involved in a cross-brand tag team match involving John Cena and Cody Rhodes.
Impossibly.
Jey Uso is no damn afterthought, and I hate the fact that he's being booked around to be an afterthought. Even to go to the point of him in his match, I mean, him being involved with what he got involved with tonight, it's a fucking afterthought, and I don't like it.
Well, let's just get on to Monday night.
And I'm gonna talk right about the fucking main, like again, the fucking main event, dog.
Go ahead, go straight to it, bro.
Fucking main event, piss me the fuck off, dog. Why in the world would you even do that shit? Like, dog. So hear me out about this fucking pinfall shit, right? This pinfall shit. I don't care if the referee get pulled out. Why ain't you hitting that damn mat for the third time as you get pulled out backwards?
Yep.
Because you definitely can't. It's your leg being pulled, not your arm. You're still looking forward, and the shoulders are still down for 3 seconds. Count the damn pin. If Finn Balor would have won this match, which I really did want him to, I would have been cool if Finn would have won this. Sammy didn't need to win. Sammy got story down the line. You get me? Sammy got story down the line. It makes sense. Him coming up short with this. He's also involved with the main heels on the show right now. Finn Balor don't got nothing really going on besides him out here just stirring the pot with Judgment Day, and I'm fucking loving that too. But either way, it's just like, damn, come on, man. Come on, man. You got Jey come out there, catch a nasty spear, and again, he's looking like the one that can't get it done because you have CM Punk coming out at the end of the show to close the night out. Gunther still is cutting promos against Jey Uso, and that's what Jey Uso needs to be focused on. Stop having Jey Uso be involved in other stuff. Let him focus on his title. You know what I'm saying? And less, and I hate to say it, less of what Sammy's got going on. Why? Because you're making it too obvious that the fact that he's going to be helping Sammy out just for Sammy to keep failing. At the same time, I got to maintain my position on the brand as the brand's champion. They after me, Sammy. They're not really after you. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, if you win the Money in the Bank, you're going to come after me too. Let's just be honest. I got to watch my back. Because I got Seth Rollins and his crew. I got Gunther and for let's just say his crew too. And I got Logan Paul and John Cena on my back too. I got enemies. I got enemies. Like, come on, man. Yeah. Like that's not making sense to me. And then the thing is, you just don't know. It's like you talk about Phoenix and everything like that. Yo, Phoenix, I think it feels going to be a regular Raw show.
You think so?
Like there's no we want it to be the draft. We want it to be the draft night, right?
I don't think it is though.
And that's the point I'm trying to make. Because the fact that we don't know what it is. It's just regular Raw.
Now, unless they're gonna have some of the AAA stars there, they're building this up for a reason. It's not. I don't think it's gonna be a regular show. I think they're gonna try building this up for a reason.
But
because
what reason?
Not even. But I'm saying because if it was still in the Intuit Dome, like how what's the call going to be, then yeah, you would be. I think we would get a draft,
right?
But for it to not be in the Intuit Dome and it's going to Phoenix, I think they might just add a couple luchadors. They might try to do something exciting, but I don't think it's going to be the draft because they would have been promoting the draft by now. Listen, WWE had a fail this weekend with the main roster. This weekend.
They did.
If you want to count Monday being the weekend because it's a holiday for people who didn't have to work.
Word.
This was a fail.
Word.
And Monday Night Raw was a fail too, in my opinion. I didn't like Monday Night Raw. Only thing I liked was Seth Rollins' promo. His promo was he cut a hell of a promo to open up the show. Me and Matt was rewatching it before we got on, and I was listening to it again, and that motherfucker knew what he's doing on the microphone.
No, he do. And this is why, literally Heyman is literally the manager for Breaker and Bronson. Again, he's the manager for them. Right. What's very sad though, is Bronson Reed in that damn suit.
We'll talk about it. What you say? Cuz what do you need to do?
He need to undo a button, bro. He need to undo a button. He looked like he was holding the fart the whole time. I ain't even chuckle,
bro. If he would have burped or farted, bro.
Yeah. That button exploding up, flying. But nah. I love the fact that it's like so, and this is what gives me the vibe that Roman will be returning in 2 weeks. They're really taking these nasty ass shots at Roman, and they shouldn't have. Nasty ass shots. I don't know. I don't care if they did it because it's his birthday or not or what. They take these nasty ass shots. A badass and a true bloodline of badasses. Yeah, that's nasty work.
So Roman comes back. You think just to make sure Seth don't win, or he actually does something else?
He probably makes sure Seth doesn't win. He might do something else to secure family. And I say again, he could potentially help Jey. I wouldn't be mad. Whatever he does.
Talking about what, the Monday night after?
If not the Monday night after, again, he's in a tag match, right? Against John Cena.
Oh yeah, with Cody. Yeah.
Yep. He could potentially be John's next opponent. SummerSlam.
Roman?
SummerSlam or potentially Riyadh. Again,
I want him to face, not to cut you off, but I want him to face Roman when he's dropping the belt.
He's dropping the belt. I'm with you on that one. Again, I'm with you 100% because you don't want him just to lose the belt. It's just the fact that Roman carries such an aura where it's like, does he need a belt?
No. The tribal chief does not need a belt.
Because but let's be real. We all know that the rematch is coming up sooner or later. The WrestleMania rematch is coming up sooner or later.
Yeah, we're gonna get Cody versus John for sure.
And they're going to try and make up for that. Again, now that might be Night of Champions.
But who wins?
John.
Okay. All right.
John again. John Cena.
Know the cookie cutter motherfucker. They love him a lot, bro.
But so all right. Let me rephrase it. I expected him to come back on Saturday and turn on Jey.
Who?
I expected Cody to do it.
Cody's not turning heel, bro.
Only reason I say that because again, how many more enemies does Jey Uso have to have? Again, I literally just named three crews of men that potentially have a leader or somebody that wants to go at Jey, right? What's one more?
But they're not gonna sacrifice Cody being a heel when John Cena is the quote unquote a heel too. They're not gonna have both of them being a heel.
You get what I'm getting. I'm about to say just go again to go for the B title.
Nah.
All right. But yeah. So nah. I have a name for this group that shows behind me. It's either the Vision or Re-Evolution. The Vision is probably the better name.
The Vision or Re-Evolution.
Or Revolution. And it's all play off Seth Rollins' name.
No. I'm focused. I'm just saying, what's easier to say on TV?
The Vision's probably the easiest one.
Yeah, the Vision.
Just the vision he's always had. Again, it's the one that again he built his own empire, doing all stuff like that. The Vision.
In his own image.
It's easy.
His own image.
Sells itself. You know what I mean? Sells itself. Because again, what's the point of being a revolutionary? What's the point of being a visionary if you don't see it within these men that are a lot that you are aligned with? Yeah,
that makes sense. No, what you're saying is, okay. Don't kill me.
I won't.
They need Austin Theory still.
They definitely need a young buck. They need a brash.
They need a young workhorse. You have the
not two powerhouses. Yep.
They need that, and you give me that. You give me Seth Rollins. You give me the two monsters, and of course Paul Heyman doing this thing. So Paul Heyman can focus on them three, whoever the third person would be a part of that, and Seth can still do his thing. If you go ahead.
Nah, if you do what?
I would say if you think about it, it's similar to what they had at the Ministry of Darkness when you had all them stables inside of the one.
That was
cool.
You
had the Acolytes, you had Minion and Viscera, you had
that was cool.
Of course, you had Taker, Taker and all that.
Word.
Not the corporate ministry. That was just too many motherfucking people. I'm talking about the ministry.
Right. So what I was thinking was when I was just listening to Seth's wording. He's like, I have the opportunity of controlling the fate of both of these titles. And they look up and they show both briefcases, right? So my theory is, and my thought process went, is he talking about the women's and the men's? Or is he just talking about both of the men's championships?
So I think that would have made more sense if Becky Lynch would have been in the Money in the Bank, but she didn't make it.
Yet.
Nah, she got a match against what's it called now for Money in the Bank.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
No. But to you yet though, and they have done this before. that match could go on first.
She
Talking
could
about her and
she could pull an edge
later on. Yeah,
she could pull an edge.
Not even pull an edge. If the wise man has that much pull, he can make it happen.
Right. So I mean, I listen to wording and I'm just like I said the same thing. They need another body is necessary right now. But it would be crazy as hell if it was a female.
It would
it'll be totally different. It'll give you DX vibes then. Original DX vibes.
I know what you're saying with China, Triple H, Hunter, Ravishing Rick Rude.
Because Pat McAfee kept saying it gave like them all coming out like that was giving him Evolution vibes. Nah.
That's what they said. Yeah.
They were more and more looking like J&J Security for a second. Let's be honest.
A bigger version, a swollen version.
But at the same time, they also look like when Seth Rollins was doing the Monday Night Messiah with AOP.
That was actually dope too.
I thought about that immediately. I'm just like, you got two powerhouses coming out there like that. But mind you, they had Buddy Murphy at the same time. Again, the brass person around the smaller dude around the ring. They didn't have a manager in Paul Heyman, but at the same time, it's like again, they would add Austin Theory, or again, do a switcheroo and put in a female like Becky Lynch. I'm sold.
Even if you put in a Becky Lynch, you still can add another male. Because, like I said, I believe, because think about it, like me and Matt was saying, you have the two powerhouses, and then you have Seth being the worker. You don't want Seth to be overworked because you always want when Seth wrestles, this is for a main event, it's for a big thing. You don't want him wrestling this 3-6 man tags or something like that. You want him to be there when it counts. So if you have somebody like a Austin Theory, I think, and it builds Austin Theory, it builds him.
At the same time, I say it is maybe a step back for both Breakker and Bronson.
This is a step back for Breakker and Bronson?
A small one.
Nah.
A small one. Reason being, Bron Breakker has held the Intercontinental title, right, for a while. Mm-hmm. He's had NXT title. He's had Intercontinental title. He hasn't had tag titles yet. But at the same time, what was the next stop we wanted him at? We wanted him at world title, right?
Mm-hmm.
Him and Jey Uso have history. Much like Jey Uso and Gunther have history. Why would we not want to see that match happen again? If I'm Bron Breakker, I want big gold. If I'm Bronson Reed, I just came back. I just returned. I want big gold. But I gotta play second fiddle to Seth Rollins. You get me? So it's I love the group. I love what they could do. It's just the fact it's like it's that small inkling of a step backwards.
So I understand what you're saying because both of them had success outside of this. But
exactly.
You don't think with this group coming together, this would be bigger?
It puts them in the main event picture because of the fact that they're behind Seth and Paul predominantly, right? If they were in this group, where would they be?
What's it called? Gonna be right there for the Intercontinental title, most likely. You could put both of them in there for the Intercontinental title if you want to be technical.
I feel like Bron Breakker moved past the Intercontinental title when he lost it, though.
Yeah,
I feel like Mania closed that chapter for him, and with that great ass match, it will propel him back into the World Heavyweight title like picture. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting at. It's a small step. I get you.
So listen, I agree with you.
Yeah,
but I'm looking at the long game. I'll take a step back to take 10 steps later on, because if you would have done it, if he was never part of this group, he would have been taking baby steps, like literally baby steps. Now he's taking baby steps right now too. I do agree with that, but he's underneath the tutelage of Seth and
Paul.
Paul. So you're taking I'd rather take baby steps in the light in the main event than take it.
But I mean, shit.
Second level.
Hell, I think we even wanted Gunther versus Braun Breaker at a point. You know what I'm saying? And that's what, but so I mean, like we won't get that way down the line though. That's what I'm getting at. You get me?
It
like
might not be as far down the line as you think, though.
I mean, if you under Seth Rollins, yes, it's gonna be a while.
Okay,
you get me. You get what I'm saying.
I got what you're saying, but listen to me when I'm about to say this. How long do you think this group lasts?
Now that's a great question, but the thing is, I sent you a picture today, and it's probably going to last a while.
What's a while?
The picture was it was at Survivor Series. They did the traditional 5-on-5, but Roman was involved with this one. It was I gotta pull it back up.
It was the Usos.
Got it. I got it.
Usos with Roman.
It was yes, the Usos, Jacob and Sammy versus Division, as I'm calling them, Solo and Jeff Cobb, JC Mateo. So we're talking about November.
Okay, but in the grand, if you look at how long stables last, that's just how long do you think this stable lasts? Can you get a year out of this stable?
Can you get a year out of them? You should not get a year out of them. But look at Judgment Day.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying, though.
But Judgment Day is mid card.
They should. Oh God, it kills me because they really shouldn't be.
This version
is definitely juvenile, and they should be. Yes.
Now the other version, yes, it should have been main event level and shit like that.
But I mean, I will say again, there's one person that really don't need to be. Well, two.
Damn.
Again, Finn and motherfucking Dom need to be on again. Judgment Day should have been done. It needs to be done after tonight's match. It really needs to be done.
Go ahead, talk about the next match. Let's go.
Again, we still talk about main event and everything like that. Again, Seth Rollins winning. Again, that chair that he slid in there, that Dom slid in there, and it got used against him. It actually ended. He's stirring the pot already with Roxanne, doing shit with Roxanne.
Well, what's the comment back too?
Yeah, Liv came back too. Again, she lost. Again, I'm not mad she lost her match either. I'm not mad. No, I'm not mad. Not mad at all. Her match against Kairi Sane, I'm actually happy they did. I'm happy they gave. Granted, did Kairi Sane deserve a rematch when she just lost last week? Maybe not. Maybe not. But I will say the simple fact that because of the fact that it became a one-on-one and it shouldn't have and it didn't need to, based off technicality, I understand why you gave her an extra shot. I understand that totally. But as you see, they're going to start drawing lines between Raquel and Liv soon because there's one clearly with her and Roxanne, with Raquel and Roxanne. You know, Roxanne actually literally was helping for the match. But I knew something was funky when I seen Kairi Sane just roll and get back up.
Yeah, that's actually she did too.
Yeah, like I'm like, oh, this ain't about to go the way they think it's about to go. And of course, Kairi Sane got the roll up, got the win. But what I didn't like is the fact it's like to sell the story, you just have Liv just look at Roxanne the whole time. Granted, she's gonna be jealous about what she's doing with Dom and everything that she didn't approve of her being in the group. But at the same time, we all see replays. There's a big ass Titantron right behind you. Look at it. Yeah, look at it.
Not hard.
Yeah, Raquel moved from her post where she was originally to go argue. You seen them arguing at first, at a second. You knew what it was. You knew for a fact Kairi Sane didn't hit you from the top rope. Why didn't she? Because Roxanne was right there. How else she gonna roll over to that spot for you to go hit the Oblivion? It was your miss though. That's what it was. Roxanne wasn't there to pull Kairi off you to stop the pin. Yeah. Come on. It's little things again that you can't get past me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the writing on the wall. Writing on the wall.
Word. So it's like I'm happy that Kairi got that opportunity. And yeah.
So another match that I didn't want to see, but I knew it was going to lead to something else. Rusev versus Tatao.
I missed this one.
But hey, don't worry, you didn't. It was a squash.
Per
but
usual.
We got my boy Sheamus came out.
Thank God.
So they had to stare down. Rusev left the ring. As Pat McAfee said, it's going to be two hard hitting motherfuckers.
No, as it should be. As I call for this too. Like literally.
I literally when I heard his music hit, I said, Matt called this.
Yeah. I needed this again.
Matt brought this to my attention because I think I said somebody else. You said Sheamus.
Mm-hmm.
I said two raging bulls. Let them go at it. This is going to be an old-fashioned fight.
It's a Donnybrook. It's a Donnybrook match. Ain't even a Donnybrook match. Like this is solid. I'm gonna love to see that. Nah, I mean, I need them to go and play the nations. I'm gonna need them to play that back. I guess, at least bring it up. Bring it up in promo.
League of Nations?
The League of Nations. Bring it up in promo, please. Why? It's necessary. And then Alberto Del Patron, he's in the company too. It's necessary. Wade Barrett on Wayne Barrett is Wade Barrett's on SmackDown. He's on Raw.
Wade Barrett's on.
He's on the PLEs though, right? He's on the PLEs.
Yeah,
though,
he
right?
like they bounce him around.
They put him on the PLEs, and his match say it happens at like a Saturday night main event. I need him to call it, and again, he's gonna bring it up too. It's going full circle bullshit. Send it, bro. Send it. Take my money.
I like it.
You know what I mean? But yeah.
No, just don't take my money and give me less commercials.
Please. Please.
Pretty please.
Ready to talk about a match that was kind of wild. You ready? The qualifier.
Which one?
The men's qualifier match.
It was two.
I mean, the first one.
I already talked about the main event, so yeah, we good.
Yeah, the first one.
Oh, you talking about what?
Second match, Penta, as you always say.
Bro.
It's the second promo, Penta always on right after the promo.
Second segment, Penta. I would prove him right again.
But I always say it's because the fact his entrance is get everybody. It gets everybody up, bro.
Listen, if you think about it, he should wear it as a badge of honor. After all that talking for 20 minutes, they put you in to get the crowd super excited. Like I said, your entrance is dope, but your work rate is also crazy. And to that move, but we get there. Go ahead, cuz.
Yeah, no. I mean, granted, I missed this match. I saw this match on Instagram on my man's Instagram page. He basically he went from the spot, the nasty spot, to the end of the match basically, and like again, loved. I'm like, damn, I really missed this match. It was a solid ass match. Again, we're not going to like again the bump, the bad spot. Yeah, it looked kind of crazy on Shaggy the way Shaggy landed. But did he do it or did Vikingo do it? I think Vikingo did it. But all right. Either way, regardless, Dragon Lee looked good in this match too.
Yeah, no, you absolutely.
Now, listen to me. I know we gave shit about flying 20 feet from the apron to from the apron to the table. My man, you could actually argue this might be 20 feet. You gotta think about it. He jumped from inside the ring and flew all the way out. Flew out to the table.
I'm not as mad as that being saying 20 feet from it, but you're saying
and that's
to the apron.
And that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. Because the simple fact is, like, my man literally did a suicide dive out the ring onto the table. Means first of all you had some crazy ass velocity.
Yeah, you rolling.
Yeah. And again, you must have been light as shit to really do it. You practice that shit well. Whoever, you need to go teach everybody else so they foot don't get caught, especially if they LWO affiliates, so they foot don't get caught on the rope. Go teach her. Also, go teach Bella so she don't break her neck. But either way, yeah, definitely good. I like the fact that they put Chad Gable in the middle of two luchadors. And boy, did he looked like a brute this whole match. Again, a dog. Any other athlete would have definitely been carried to the back. It probably would have been a singles match by the end of it. But Chad Gable being an athlete and being baby Kurt Angle, because he probably worked on a freaking hurt neck, definitely did what he needed to do. It is very, very fun match. Again, Chad Gable going off doing the German suplex when Penta had dude in the slant. Again, it's wild. He's a freak of nature. Him even get his moonsaults the way he did. Freak of nature. You know, the Mexican Destroyer that got hit on Dragon Lee. Fire. And that's why I really can't be mad at this match at all. Really can't be mad at this match.
No, it was. The spot that we were talking about. I just read something about Giannis and Doc Rivers.
Ain't nothing.
Yeah. But yeah, the spot, it was just a cringy spot, bro. That's all it was.
It gave you heebie-jeebies.
They were trying to do too much.
Yeah, it gave you the heebie-jeebies.
They were doing too much. Yeah. But it was doing too much, though.
He did that spot before, though. That's what's crazy. He's in that spot a couple times.
If you watch Lucha Underground, it was like almost a staple in all his matches.
Yeah, he just couldn't get that one right.
But hey, he don't have too many of the mistakes, so I'm not mad.
Nah, I don't care what y'all say about Royal Rumble. Fuck y'all. we know he touched the ground, so what?
Shit happens. Shawn Michaels made it from it used to be you can't touch it at the ground to 1 foot now. So.
Kofi Kingston literally again went on pancakes. We gonna talk about it, or we just gonna talk about this damn tag team match? This tag team triple threat for the world. Yeah,
War Raiders,
bro.
The backstage segment with that damn comedian. He looks like my brother. Bro, come on, dog.
That already sounds cringy. That already sounds cringy.
Yeah. And then he chopped him in his chest. And then you appear after a commercial break in the goddamn crowd, and y'all just don't acknowledge Waka Flocka standing right there until after.
Shout out to my boy too. Hey, shout out to JJ. I ain't see you there, bro. You should have been there, but it's hard.
It took Pat McAfee to say something,
and Michael Cole to weirdly say "hard in the paint." Reference it.
Hard in the paint.
He really referenced it terribly. It's like, nah, Michael, not for you, bro.
He still can't eat. So what the hell?
He still can't eat. But nah, this match was a mess. It was really it was 4 against 2.
That too.
It was 4 against 2. Why couldn't you just give me another team? But why? Oh, I know why. Because you don't have them on Raw.
I was just about to say this. This makes Raw Tag Team Division look like shit.
It's been the same 3 teams for weeks.
Compared to SmackDown, bro.
Only one you don't have is the Alpha Academy. or Judgment Day in it. It's 2 other teams. And Judgment Day could have very well been in this match.
Yeah. You could have gave me 2 people.
It had been JD and Carlito. You could even gave me somebody from NXT. Where's Pete Dunne? Where's Tyler Bate? New Catch Republic ain't been on TV in how long? Stop playing with me.
A very long time.
Stop playing with me. Make it seem like I don't know who I'm talking about. Again, where the hell is Ludwig Kaiser? He ain't cut the promo. The females cut the promo. It involved him. He had nothing to do with it. He's a casualty. And not being shown on TV. WWE, stop making me shoot on you because I don't like to shoot on this company. I like to shoot on the other company. Y'all make me shoot on this company. I don't like it.
It's fair game when it's fair game.
No, I mean truth is truth. I'm a spit truth and conviction anytime I need to talk about something here. Anytime. Terrence, you know it the best. But no, this match was this match was a doozy. This is why I turned Raw on. I got into the house for the night. Yeah, it was just too much. Nobody really cared about this match. And again, it's because it's been the same 3 teams going at it. Again, introduce somebody different. Put Bronson and Braun Breaker in this picture.
I can't wait.
Put them in this picture.
Rolling.
You get what I'm saying?
Get the 2 monsters rolling. Get them rolling.
Like, yeah, like you just had them out here literally looking like the bigger version of J Security. Like, come on, man. I need y'all to sell it just a little bit more. Just give me more tag teams. Again, the draft coming up. Give me people in the draft. You know what I'm saying? Sell them people. Have an invitational for the tag titles, or combine those 2 damn titles, those 4 titles. Combine them. The unified tag team titles. Again, their heyday was when? The heyday was with the Bloodline story. Let's be honest. Or the Bar. That was another one. Again, anytime the Usos were in the tag team titles or contending for, it was a highlight. Locked down. Just understand that. If you know, you know.
Yeah. Penitentiary.
The Uso Penitentiary.
Yeah, that was dope. I missed
dope.
These.
Again, Sammy and KO was another highlight.
Like me and Matt said, they definitely need to combine these titles. This is not working.
It's not working on Raw. Let me just say that now. It's not working on Raw.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
On SmackDown, it's working. Again,
fine.
you just added more people to that tag division Friday. I need y'all to do the same with Raw. Hey, Adam Pearce, I'm gonna tell you like I tell Hulk Hogan. I'm talking to you, sucker. Your job. It might be coming here, sucker. I'm gonna look directly at the camera when I say it. Get it right or get left, bro.
Yeah. He ain't saying nothing wrong. Anything else you want to talk about, Raw?
No.
I'm done with it.
Word.
Raw tonight gets a solid C+.
Yeah. Same.
Hey, man. So I know you don't watch the other company, but let's shoot on that company. Fuck it.
Oh man! Look, yeah, we gonna shoot. Good lord, it's a nuke, bro.
Let's start with the person that stole my name, but we have a new name for her.
Yep, the employee of the month. Employee of the month. Bro.
Of course, she won the Owen.
Oh, of course she would win that.
We knew that would happen. If you didn't see that coming from a mile away.
Yeah, she dropped her belt just to win this.
Yeah, to win an Owen. Which is another belt technically, because Owen, they give out a belt for the Owen.
Is it really?
They give out a belt and you get a trophy.
Oh, God. Cut it.
It's like a belt that got like the pink in it.
Yeah,
the pink that they wore.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
So she won her match. Okay, I didn't watch the match. Like I said, I only watched one match in this whole thing. But
time out. How many matches they had? Oh my god!
What the? Bro, think about this. Both shows started at the same time, right? NXT and this started exactly at the same time.
Yeah.
No, well, this started actually an hour ahead of NXT.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The main event went off at 12:40. Yeah, because my wife
damn near 1:00.
Yeah, me and my wife just got home, and I watched the main event downstairs before I came upstairs. So yeah,
this is quantity over quality, clearly.
Like I said, I'm giving them a tiny bit of props. I didn't watch the show. I just watched the one match, and that was the main event.
Quantity over quality.
Now, you're absolutely right. That's what I said. To me, from what I hear other people, when I listen to other podcasters, they said the same thing. People who actually watched the whole show. There was only 2 good matches on the show from what I heard.
My god.
The Anarchy and Arena match, which that's just pure chaos. And they said the main event.
Oh my god. It sucks because I love Tony Storm, bro. I really need her to leave.
But there's one match I want to talk about. There's one person who's on my shit list until he's retired. If y'all haven't seen the baby clip running around, that's what I was talking about in the baby clip. Strickland.
So you talk about this daggone Anarchy in the Arena match. Let me say this right now. I seen the entrances. Kenny Omega's entrance did not give me Captain America.
No, it didn't.
It didn't at all. I'll give you Swerve. Swerve's did give me the Predator. It gave me Predator, but
it looks like the Predator's easy though.
Again, he wore the mask and he could have been Casey Jones though. He could have been Casey Jones, but he wasn't. But yeah, Kenny Omega, he didn't give me that at all. And I'll be trying to bail Kenny Omega out sometimes. But no, that's not what we really want to talk about. What we really want to talk about is the cringy of the cringy.
He did it again.
Yeah. This time it wasn't with a damn what's the name, bro. Like, go ahead, Dave.
But he liked okay. He liked things in his mouth, no did he?
Word. Yep. Story words right out of my mouth. No did.
A staple gun to the tongue, and then you really wanted to show everybody you really did it. You went on Twitter and you posted a picture.
Yeah, you just want your tongue. You just want your tongue pierced, bro. Just say, keep it up. You just want your tongue pierced. You're a freak, boy.
Like, what the fuck is we doing here, bro?
Yeah. And Tony signed off on this.
I don't think he signed. Tony might not even care.
What's all the signing you need? Again, you don't say nothing. That's no more than a confirmation. That's all the confirmation they need. Oh yeah, we just do whatever we want. Come on, man. Let's go do it. They used a syringe last time. And like it had a real effect on your cheek. No. Bro. Get up. Like, nah.
You're trying too hard.
For clips. For clickbait.
You want the clip to go viral. You don't want your match to go viral. You want the clip
and that's
of
what's,
the match to go
that's what's crazy.
And motherfucker, you can wrestle.
That's what's crazy. Because again, you really didn't have to do that. You didn't have to sell yourself short like that. Like, yeah, if it's something cringy, bro.
I don't know what money Tony Khan, what extra money he gets for this, but bullshit. Bullshit. Where's the little white boy bullshit, bro?
For real. I'm happy this wasn't the main event. Thank God it wasn't the main event.
It wasn't gonna be main event because the Page match, Hangman Page match was
yeah.
The winner goes to Double or Nothing in Texas.
It's just Kenny Omega should be in the main event spot. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm really
no Kenny, hell yeah, bro.
And that's what I mean. I'm happy this wasn't the main event, but God, it sucks to be Kenny Omega to be involved in this mess.
Yo, if I could take anybody from that company, put him in WWE, it's Kenny Omega.
I'm taking him. I'm taking Hangman.
Yeah, Hangman to me lately, he's been.
I'm with that. I'm with that.
The old version of Kenny. I mean, the old version of Adam Page. I'm with you. This version, I don't know.
I'm also bringing. I'm saying female. I'm bringing Tony back, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I want the Undisputed Era back.
Oh, you want Adam Cole, baby?
Mm-hmm. Granted, I mean they ran their course in Black and Gold days. They ran their course. Yeah, but I would have loved them to be on the
Black and Gold people.
Yeah, I would have loved them to be on the main card. They never made the main card. That was the thing. Never made the main card. They split because of the fact that, you know what I'm saying, they were going to be under Vince's regime. But now, under Triple H, they're dads. Let's just say what it is. He fathered them all up. That's the sucky part. Because they definitely would have lasted longer than what anybody would have expected them to. But yeah, no, I don't get that mess. Samoa Joe could come back too, bro. Because like, yeah. Oh, and Claudio or Cesaro.
Yeah, Cesaro. I would love to see Cesaro back with the company.
But you can keep John Moxley.
Yeah, you can keep him. We know what he's going to do at Double or Nothing. It's going to be double the blood or nothing.
This is probably his idea with that damn staple gun.
To the tongue? I think that's just weird ass. What's it called?
Weird ass swerve.
Yeah, weird ass swerve.
He wanted his tongue pierced.
But yeah, man, listen. This was a crazy weekend of wrestling. Literally a crazy weekend of wrestling. And I hope Friday's a lot better.
We all hope.
I get to see my boy on Friday. Dog walk somebody.
Dog walk somebody. He's in the
qualifying match. So got that match coming up on Friday.
Word.
And I will be keep my eye on NXT. I want to see Jasper Troy's first match.
Ooh. Cause Oba coming for that nigga.
Coming for him.
Cover that nigga. But I'm gonna keep an eye on NXT too. For other reasons. Miss Parker.
Yeah, they need to start using her a little bit more though.
Yeah. You feel like she might be getting a call up sooner or later. Reason I say that is just for the fact she was in the Royal Rumble. Anytime you really in the Royal Rumble,
yeah, they got the eye on you for to come up.
Lash Legend too, because again, they didn't drop her the group. They dropped their group.
Lash Legend will make it to the main roster for her boyfriend.
I wouldn't be mad at it. They need women on there. I'm to be honest with you, they need women. They need women, and
they need to fill out the division on the main card more better.
They need to utilize them. Granted, we might not get that until when they say Evolution is in July.
Something like that. July 4th weekend, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I think so. Yeah, I'll take that. Like if you were to bring them in after that, or at least have the build for them to be on there. And I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. But like, I'll take that. I'll be excited for that one. Another show I need you to watch there. I need you to go watch Glow. I mean, wow. No, it's Glow. It's Glow. The glorious women in wrestling. Yeah, go watch that. Good series. It stopped showing, but yeah. That and Heels. Of course, you already watched Heels.
I swear to God, I just started rewatching Hills on Wednesday. I don't know why. It's on Netflix, and I just started watching it.
I feel that.
That's a good ass show. I forgot how good that was. But before we get out of here, I got one more thing for you. Before we get out of here, so I'm looking on the internet like I'm always is. Somebody came up with the top 10 in-ring wrestlers of all time. Tell me, do you agree or not? Number 10, Ric Flair. Number 9, Owen Hart. Number 8, Daniel Bryan. Number 7, Seth Rollins. Number 6, Chris Benoit. Number 5, Eddie Guerrero. Number 4, AJ Styles. Number 3, Bret Hart. Number 2, Shawn Michaels. Number 1, Kurt Angle. I'm not mad at that list. And I'm not mad at Kurt being number 1.
They said in-ring wrestlers yeah, they gave a lot of technicians for
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what they consider in the in-ring. I guess the technician style.
One they didn't mention, and I could replace Ric Flair with him.
Who's that?
Dean Malenko.
This was WWE.
He's WWE.
Dean running WWE wasn't what you in WCW.
Or I'm gonna be honest with you, they could very well put Chris Jericho on that list for me. It's debatable.
WWE version?
It's debatable. It's debatable. I like this list a lot. I mean, I like, for the most part, I like it. I just don't. There's one person I think he's lower than what he should be, but that's just my bias.
Who?
The Crippler.
He should be higher.
Yep.
Number 6 is not. You think he should be higher than 6? Like what?
He should be in top 5.
He should be top 5.
He should be in top 5.
You got Eddie Guerrero number 5. You got AJ Styles number 4. Bret Hart number 3. Shawn Michaels number 2. Kurt Angle number 1. Who you taking out to put in for Chris Benoit?
I mean, him and Eddie could. That's a debate that's always going to be around. They're all going to. You know what I'm saying?
Flip the toss out
yeah, you could, and you're not wrong either way.
Right.
Shawn Michaels, you could put Shawn Michaels outside the top 5.
In WWE, nah.
You could put him at 6 if you really look at it. Technical wrestling, it's a good debate.
I mean,
it's a good combo.
Whoever made this list, and I wish I could give credit, but I don't remember. Shout out to them for even putting the Chris Benoit on the list.
I will no. That is a given. Again, you got to thank him for that one. I will say that for acknowledging that. I know we don't like to keep outside stuff from inside stuff as far as the ring, but it is always great to hear somebody acknowledge Chris Benoit for what he does in the ring, right. and not always what he does outside the ring. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But yeah,
that's a dope ass list.
That's dope.
Bring that to your attention.
That's dope.
But yeah, but with that being said, this is episode number 60.
Hey, we rolling them, ain't we? We rolling them.
The RocBoys Wrestling Podcast. Episode number 60, man. Long ways since September. That's all I'm gonna say.
What we talking about with September?
Huh?
What happens in September? Oh, the year? 1 year?
Yeah, 1 year.
1 year.
Bro, this shit rolling, bro. I ain't expect this, bro.
Hey, Maurice.
Please be ready. I'm begging.
I'm gonna tee you up and make sure that you got everything you need to have for Dave to go against Dave. Dave ain't really gonna help you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Dave ain't really gonna be no help. He's just gonna be the flavor of the group. He's just gonna be saying little things, little cheat that, yeah, boy. That's all he be saying in the background. That's all you hear. That's all you hear with Dave. I'm gonna make sure you know what angle Dave will come at. I'm gonna make sure you get all the questions first.
It ain't gonna bother me nothing.
Because Dave clearly saying he wore ready. He got all the smoke loaded for you, bro. I'm gonna try to help you out a little bit. you're the one I wanted to step up for Dave anyway. I clearly said, bro, there's only one person that can really do it for Eagles versus Cowboys. There's only one person that can do it, Dave. And you answered it.
Yo, shout out to him for like that joint didn't even marinate for 5 minutes, and Cuz was like, "What's up?"
And he was literally ready to go and do it today if we had to do it today.
Yeah, but it's
not today.
I like that. Yeah, it's not today, brother.
We're gonna give it to him when we gotta give it to him. It won't be ready, yeah, it won't be in August. It will definitely be before that. For all the fans and everybody watching, the boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen that are listening live in your ears or live on YouTube, however you feel like you want to watch this content, expect it soon.
Yeah, it's gonna happen soon. It's gonna happen soon. It won't be too many postponements like Matt went through. We're not doing that over here. No. But nah, shout out to Reese for standing on business. I called him out. He was right there.
Right there.
But yeah, y'all will see the promos for that. And of course, we'll promote it here, and y'all see it. It's probably gonna get more funnier because I'm actually involved. So the promos are probably gonna be even more. What I did with Matt and Terrence was funny, but just imagine the crazy stuff I'm gonna be doing.
Yeah, if y'all know my promos, they're movies. They become movies. They're movies.
Matt with these shorts, bro, is perfect. That's all I'm gonna say. Go check it out on the. Hey, yo, another thing. Shout out to everybody who's following us on the RocBoys Network Instagram. It's shot up like crazy. Shout out to New Jack. RIP you, bro, because you just blew us up.
Between that, again, shout out to the YouTube followers as well. I don't care what. I don't care. Hey, I know we pushing that 20. Let's get to 20 again. If you got it, if you know your friend that enjoys wrestling, that enjoys life stories, that enjoys relationships advice, I'm saying some backstories, some funny shit that you always want to hear, some sports talk, again, send it to them. Again, if you don't want to take it serious, take us as a joke. It's cool. We just appreciate the fact you follow and listen to us. You know what I'm saying?
And another thing, we do have. I'm working with the guy that you said. Me and him got a show coming, and that should be funny.
Oh God.
Me and D-Flow.
Oh
so
God.
Be on the lookout for that as well. WTFTY.
He's gonna be on the pod, the Cole's relationship pod.
Nah, he gonna have his own joint.
I mean, he gonna be on there with his wife. He could be.
Nah, this is comedy. Oh, you talking about? And me and my wife gonna interview. Oh yeah. We got two lined up. We got her best friend and her husband or her fiance. They just got engaged in February.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we was all there live for Dame. So yeah,
mm-hmm.
Them two would be on the Cole's relationship pod as well. So
all right. But yeah,
so we got a line of them coming. I'm waiting for another J Street one. I got one in the tuck. I just ain't put it out yet.
I feel that.
So I just ain't put it out yet.
I feel that. No, we definitely gonna do something. Again, hey, shout out to all of our platforms that we push on. Again, we love you. We just hope again we can just do good and well by y'all. Simple as that. That's all I gotta say.
I help us out. We help them out.
Yes, sir.
It's a partnership.
Yup.
You too. We love you.
With that being said, this is the podcast Savage himself out here not being a savage right now because I've already used my savagery earlier today. This is the second show for today. If y'all haven't been paying attention, again,
we working over here.
We're closing out for y'all. Have a good weekend. Start your week off great.